boss you around, all right? Jesus. How's it going, everybody? My name is JazzyGuns. Bang, bang, gang, gang. Let's get back into this game. Trigger, Happy, Havoc, Danganropa. Sakura is now dead. So, oh damn, spoiler, I'm so sorry. If I ruined that for you, I apologize. But if you didn't know, I mean, hey, you haven't been watching videos. So, something in my mind is pointing to she didn't die a normal way. Like, something's telling me that she might have done suicide or something. So, I'm gonna see if I'm right. But before I dive on that, make sure if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, leave a like for your girl from social medias, all good stuff, and let's begin. Before I start though, I will say that I am heavily appreciative of everybody that watches my videos, and you guys do not spoil this game for me. I love the fact that you guys do not spoil this game for me. You guys make sure in the comments that I'm not being spoiled, making sure that I have a completely blind playthrough. So I shout out to the mods, making sure that my comment section was clean of spoilers or anything like that, and I appreciate you guys. Just want to say that. So, because I'm really having a good time with this game. And I'm really trying to figure out if I'm right with these deaths. So, I appreciate it. And I hope you guys are doing really good and holding up well with this quarantine. I know some people might be depressed and everything like that, but hopefully my vids help you guys. Just want to put that out there. So, let's get back into it. Okay, let's check the Monokuma file. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Oh, so that was what I saw in the handkerchief. Okay. Huh. I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that? The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out to be broke with the window, there's like zero escape, right? In other words, there's a classic locked room murder. Classic locked room murder. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in the mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this? Hey. Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Well, since you're the ultimate everything, I guess you would tell us. I mean, come on. Like, it seems like you know everything. Ultimate detective? She should have been in Death Note. Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right? Correct. The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other words,
basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door or something like that.
However,
but in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
they stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
by that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Well, we know that because we went to the boys' bathroom and we found a secret hidden room that I got knocked out in. So yes, there could be a hidden mechanism somewhere in this room, and I need to figure that out. Then you think we could cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko. Which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Oh, my baby, look at her. Like, come on. All right, let's look at everything and let's talk to everybody else later. This looks like some kind of wrapper. Huh? That's, do you recognize it, Hina?
No.
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. The fact that that says after we left the nurse's office should be important. So he gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper. Okay. So she said that she wants to make sure that nobody else got to it but her. And she's the one that gave it to her. So we're gonna keep that in mind. So let's see. Oh, is that broken glass? There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and there are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? Is that like her water bottle? So this must have originally been a bottle. So it was a water bottle. There's something else on the ground near the glass. Oh, it's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Where the hell did this come from? Figure on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, that's a chess piece. And I forgot the actual name of that. Is that the bishop? Is that the bishop? I think that's a bishop. Okay. So, let's look at everything. Oh, that's one of the Monokuma drinks that. Oh, that's that. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Okay. What I'm wondering is how they get those figures inside the bottles. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle, You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have. So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Okay. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. It broke. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass probably started out as a bottle, which means Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say the Monokuma bottle was a weapon. But how would that kill Sakura of all people? How would one bottle hit her like that? Okay, so I'm trying to see everything else. Oh. Okay, hold on. The locker's open, and there on the inside is a handprint, or handprints, I would say. What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust. True. And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Wrong. Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not? Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? And that was already open. Yep, it was already open.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. So then, what does that handprint mean? I'm really trying to figure this out, y'all. I'm trying to figure this out, man. So this was already there. And there's like 3 handprints over there. We looked at that. We already know what happened with that. Okay, so let's look at the magazine. The same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines. Okay, so that means nothing. Okay, so let's look at the blood. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have came from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Okay. Let's look at Sakura herself. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I could see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically says she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe getting hit in the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? No, not at all. Not a chance. Okay, this is the only time that I agree with Byakuya. Like, that's impossible.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. And I'm thinking it has something to do with that candy that you had. So I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's also stuff over here. Hold up. What is this? Oh, hold on. Wait, they talked about this last time. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room. So it looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein, and she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know, but still, this protein can, huh? Kematsu, protein, Zyme, and the only people that knew about that really was Aoi and Sakura. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff, so she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. What is? You see what's scattered around the can, which is glass. Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Why does that matter? I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how. Right. Because was that planted after? Was that planted on the scene after that we broke it? Okay. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism we used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock on it, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Okay. I'm really trying to piece everything the best I can together. I'm gonna talk to her last because I need to get everything for everybody else. What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. My patience is getting tried with this one. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely. Makoto, I'm gonna need you to stand up one of these days. I'm gonna need you to tell him to shut the f up and stop being a bitch. But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who'll go down without a fight. True. And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did somebody get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right? Certainly they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said that she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this would never have happened. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets, I know. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Let's talk to you. What do you want? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go see her? Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. You know what? I'm gonna remove your sight. I'm gonna remove your whole life. I'm gonna remove it. Okay? You could be the next one to go, and I can graduate. Oh, man.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part. Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Huh. I'm still very suspicious of Donut Girl. Because of the fact that she has blood coming out of her mouth. And there was blood on this. And they're the only 2 that would know about this thing. And she didn't get up to go put that over there. And she could have very well been inside of this locker. I don't know. I'm trying to piece stuff together, y'all. So excuse me. Okay, let's talk to Toko. I press the doorbell. And after a few seconds... What you doing? Huh? Who's there? The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name.
Oh.
It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that this is a part of you, okay? I don't know what to say. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Right. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. Huh.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. Oh,
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it, you liar? I admit it, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Huh, Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated to his room. So they're both saying that they didn't see her. And Byakuya said he didn't see her all day. Huh. Alright, let's talk to Hiro. He is like always out of the loop of everything. I wonder if he even knows what's going on. I pressed the doorbell. Okay, and after a few seconds, he came out. What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? Then when did she tell you that? Oh, well, she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person. And she happened to mention to others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So that you went and met with Sakura. No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Definitely suspicious.
Actually,
the last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since. Well, I'm here, so could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around his pockets. Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of his pocket. Hiro? Oh, the candy. Uh-oh. Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there is to it. Huh. Feeling very suspicious of everybody. I'm feeling very suspicious, not so much of Byakuya and Toko, but of Hina and Hiro. So I don't know. My radar is pointing towards them, so I don't know. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it might have came from the chem lab. So where should I start? I should probably go to the chem lab first and then go back to the crime scene. Oh, there's broken, oh. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you mean to say was, yes sir, I understand. Bitch, I said I got it. I said what the f I said. Damn, ooh man, I wanna, ugh. Why can't you die? I'm saying this every episode. Why can't you die? And most likely, he might be the only one left living because I want him to die so much, he's gonna be the only one left living. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Huh. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be very careful not to step in it. Huh. Oh, and there's footprints. Hold on. These are footprints? And they're in front of the left shelf. In front of the left shelf. Okay. How do those footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Well, let's go. Chop chop. Makoto, stand up for yourself. Like, he's not gonna boss you around, all right? Jesus. So I got to work, and before long, I drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me? So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me. Huh. These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? How? How is it mine? Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see, your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. If Makoto's feet are too big for that, that's making me point to Hina even more, because usually girls' feet are smaller than men's. And Makoto's not the biggest dude, so might be Hina's feet. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. This is where all the powder came from. It looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled. That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the case somehow. And that says C4. Hold on. Let's look at these things. Hold on. Let's look at what happened. Let's look at this. Okay, so that says Chem A2. That said Chem C4. On the shelf is one look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. Okay, let's look at this. So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. But these do say like chem whatever. Okay, they're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring out a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh? What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of ordinary here, in which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Yes. Considering that they have a big-ass B, Makoto, right there, I don't think you have to worry about it. Now, let's look at A. Let's see. What's on this shelf? Oh, there's a Chem A2 in there. Hold on. There's all kinds of different dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. But wait. Right, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I was looking. This one was labeled Chem C9 because someone had put it here on accident. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. A has dietary supplements. Section B has reagents. Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with the label from Section C. and that was a bottle of poison from Section C. What was it doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here. My wheels are turning. My wheels are turning. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the ground. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle, and it's labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder have been added to the... Okay. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. I'm really trying to look at this... I'm really trying to look at this scene, y'all. Okay, so what I'm guessing, because the other thing said Chem A2, is that they put the poison inside of the dietary supplements that they knew that Sakura was going to take. But instead of Sakura thinking that it was the dietary supplements, she of course didn't know and took it and got poisoned. I'm trying to figure it out. So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me. I see. So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress with my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. So let's look at it. So she said to look over... Oh, wait. No. Let me look at them again. All right. So let's look at this. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue? This magazine is upside down. What? Okay, that's the anime magazine. Did someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Oh, this is one of the pages near the center of the magazine, or what had been written in bloody letters, and it said Toko. See, now I feel like we are too deep into the game to just believe whatever we see. Okay, so like the first death, like with what is her name? I forgot. Sayaka. I'm so sorry, I forgot her name. The first death was Sayaka. She wrote in blood upside down Leon's name, but it looked like numbers if you flip it around. So that one I could understand, like we're taking that from face value because she's the only one that would have seen him. But with this being written in blood saying Toko, something's telling me that I shouldn't believe that. I don't know. Could this be a dying message? Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this? It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However.
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that? That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. You know what's making me more suspicious of Hina? Is the fact that whenever there's like any death in this game, she seems to point the finger very quickly and to get the attention off of her. So I don't know. Everyone's a suspect to me. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Exactly. That looks way too easy to me. Okay, so let's look at the bottles again. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new.
Hey.
So did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Man, it's been a while since I played chess, y'all. Okay, so there's our pawn. I forgot that thing's name. Wait, is that the bishop? And the queen. Is that the queen or the king? Can't you just tell me what it is? I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And if it's not just because you just don't trust me? No answer? I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Huh.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Let's try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
Doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so. Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting. Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The weights of the bottles. The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles to make sure that they're like the same. Okay, so it's balanced, which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight. Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there. Okay, then let's give it a try. That's heavier. The broken pieces are heavier. How's that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What? The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together, and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. This is like the classic, oh, us AI characters know exactly what's going on, but because you're the main character of this story, you gotta figure it out, even though we know the answer already. God damn it. According to Kyoko, there's just something on her body. Just staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? I mean, that's what I'm doing, Kyoko, goddamn. Can I get to it? There's nothing getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it. That's totally normal. Then how can you? I imagine it's because I had plenty of opportunity to touch dead bodies in the past. What the f you been doing? Sorry, never mind. More importantly, look here. Oh, her shoes? You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out. That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder had been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully. Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. Okay, I was wondering with that, because with as big and strong as Sakura is, I highly doubt that 1 blow with a bottle killed her ass, so I don't know. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing. Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one, so she couldn't have wrote Toko, so somebody else wrote that.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. So she didn't write Toko. Somebody else wrote Toko. Let me find out this is Byakuya setting up the entire thing. Let me find this out. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could pull that off. Oh, Lord. Wait, are we doing the trial now? I still gotta ask questions.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation
Dang
was
it.
just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay?
No.
Can I?
No.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the 1st floor of the school. See you soon.
I'm not ready. I feel like I'm not. I'm just gonna look at everything else that I saw and gather it up the best I can, because I don't think I'm ready yet. I'm still stuck on like 3 possibilities. I think it's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at that class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Whew. Y'all, I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all. Oh man, just look at the amount of people that are here. Like, it used to be so many people you couldn't even see the elevator. Now it's like clear as day. Jesus, a lot of us died. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then the ultimate martial artist, a locked room murder mystery. What the? I just recently discovered the power of emoticon. Oh, hell. Oh, my God. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes,
for example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? Oh. He's right. That does make it seem sad. Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. So now he's doing... Oh my God. What the hell was that? I don't get it. I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone? I don't think I'm acting casual. I mean, I didn't murder anyone. That kind of slipped up there now, didn't it, hero? Okay. You still on my radar. You're still on my radar, hero. He said, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough, because there could be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura, is one of us. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here. The person is one of us. Maybe? Because I'm thinking it could be three things. One, it could be Hero's the killer, because he kind of just said, oh, I'm not acting casual. And said, oh, wait, no, I didn't kill her. So he might be the one. Two, Hina might be the one because she knows about the proteins and everything like that. And she had the candy wrappers and was giving it to people. Three, it could be maybe... No, I don't think it was a suicide. Never mind. I don't know. Or could it? Could it? I don't know. Let's figure it out. The riot was over. The doors opened once again. Man. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then. Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. So what I'm gathering from these bottles is that there's a piece missing. Because there's a pawn, then the rook, then that's the bishop. What I was calling the bishop earlier was actually a knight. So, my bad. But, so the knight the knight was in the bottle that we hit. But we're missing, I can't tell if that one is like the queen or the king, only because of the size of the thing on top of it. So I can't really tell if it's like the king or queen, but one of them is missing. Okay, y'all, I gotta say, I'm a little stumped on this one. I'm a little stumped because my mind is going everywhere right now, and I have a lot of theories in my head that all kind of make sense to me, but don't make sense to me at the same time. So that's why I'm not gonna say them, but I'm gonna let everyone speak in this trial. So let's see. All right, let's get it going, man.
Where to begin? We already know who did it.
No, we don't, I mean, like, Hina. Like, I'm about to say that it's you because you keep coming to quick conclusions.
Whoa, deja vu.
Right.
The one who
you
killed
said that
Sakura
last time.
is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
I don't know.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of these three is a killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Because of the note, maybe? Okay, so let's see.
It was one of you.
Was it though?
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Right.
Because you all had a motive. You
What?
hated her.
How?
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay. So some concrete reason why Hina suspect those three specifically. I'm sure she's mentioned it before.
It was
So,
one of you.
let's
One of
see.
you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you all had. You hated her.
Oh, no, damn it. I wanted to hold it. Shit. I wanted to hold it. Sorry, man. I wanted to hold the freaking. Okay.
One of you killed.
Yes.
Because
All
you
right.
you hated
Okay, let's
her.
hold that.
Is that it?
And
That doesn't
then
make any sense.
let's shoot at this.
The only reason you have her accusing us?
No. Oh, damn. That's not right either. Okay, nothing. No, sorry, man. Damn. Let's skip forward.
Because you all
Yes.
you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the
All
only
right.
reason you have her accusing
Let's shoot
us?
that.
No, it's wrong.
I was like, I don't know what they wanted me to shoot there, honestly. I didn't know. Like, there's not much concrete
Another
evidence
reason
right
you
there.
suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? I still don't think. I don't know. The pocket trash, yeah, because Hero, that looked very suspicious and you was lying about that shit. So I don't know.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
Huh.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but
Right.
I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Huh.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
Well, Hero's lying because we know that. There's a clear contradiction in something that one of them just said just now. If they didn't see Sakura, then how do they explain it? Yeah, so let's explain the pocket trash. All right.
I don't deny that.
All right, it's not you. It's not you. It's you. There we go. So let's shoot at that.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, let's shoot at that. Hero, you was lying. Why is he lying so much? I don't know.
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Right.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
That's the same thing that was at the crime scene, bitch. So what are you doing?
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Right.
No, it's
Ever
What?
since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
Right. She said she was the only one that could get it.
There's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that
Uh-huh.
case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
Uh-huh.
Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but
Hey, what would you hide? You couldn't figure out where you got the candy from? You just saw it, you had the munchies? Like, what is it?
she gave it to me forever ago.
When?
Didn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When
When?
did she give it to you?
Right.
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
How do you not know? See, he's high. Like, he's high. But what Hero said can't be right because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is because, that, right? Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure about that, Hero.
Right.
Didn't actually give Sakura the candy
Until after.
she left the nurse's office. So if
Uh-huh.
that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Correct. So why are you lying?
I mean, what I meant was... Oh,
What?
that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yes, I do, bitch, because you're lying and you're causing so much confusion.
Why the sudden hostility?
Right.
We just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
Oh, I can't because you be lying so much, Hero, so I don't know.
Acting incredibly suspicious.
Right.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Oh?
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Oh, because of the magazine?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Oh? What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
How do you know that, though? Because you weren't even at the crime scene. You didn't even look at it.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko
No.
did it.
You weren't even in the room. So how do you know? You was downstairs. You was not here. Like, you were not in the room. Everybody else was outside of the room. You was not there. You was in your room. I feel like it's him now. I'm feeling like it's him.
What are you saying? No way. I didn't do it.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hero, hold on. When
Right.
did you see that dying message of hers?
Thank you. When did you see that shit? Because you wasn't in there.
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall,
Right.
Tina was very adamant about
Making
keeping
everybody
you
stay
from the
away.
scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Correct. Hold on. But when Kyoko found a magazine with a dying message, it was on a magazine shelf. So what is he talking about?
You found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Right.
Right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime. After we
After.
started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense.
He's causing confusion.
Makes sense?
Yeah, no.
Doesn't make sense. Everything I said makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found a dying message during the investigation, in which case that clearly contradicts what Hiro just told us. Because he's lying. Like, how did you see it? 'Cause you definitely wasn't up in there discovering shit like us. Like, you wasn't. Okay, magazine dying message. It said Toko on it. And let's check his fingers for blood. How about that?
Exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay, when?
When Ogre's body was discovered.
How?
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
It was
only
after.
after the investigation had begun.
Right.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Right.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
No, it doesn't. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine? On the shelf.
I can tell you exactly when I found the
No.
Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found it, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the
Right.
magazine.
Okay, so let's focus on that. I think.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Okay.
What I said makes total sense.
And then let's go back to the beginning again. Let's run through it again.
Tell you exactly when I found the Ogre's
Okay.
body was discovered.
So let's shoot at that.
No,
Okay, good. Good. I thought I was gonna get that wrong.
when Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's
Right.
where Kyoko found it.
After.
We'd begun the investigation, and you weren't at the murder scene.
Thank you.
So there's no way you could have seen it then.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so
Tell us
what?
the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Right.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because you're looking like a killer right now.
Sausage, Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko.
I don't even know where to begin with that.
Right, he's just throwing insults.
Trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message?
No,
in the
she
first
didn't,
place?
because there's no blood on her finger.
Yeah? I think
No.
we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
No, she didn't.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
How much are you gonna spew stuff that you don't know, Hiro? How much? Because you're just confusing everybody. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message because there's no blood on her finger. There's no blood. There's no blood on her finger to do that. How? What's up?
Show me the proof.
Huh?
I'm at least 30% right.
What? No, you're not.
The occult is bullcrap.
Huh?
Give it a rest.
Huh?
I'm at least 30% right.
No, you're not.
The occult is bullcrap.
Ah, miss it. Ah, boom, bam,
answer's
boom,
nine.
ah, ah,
Show me the
ah.
proof.
Shoot,
I'm
ah,
at least 30% right.
ah, yes, ah. Shit.
The occult is bullcrap.
God,
Give it
God,
a rest.
got it, bam, got it, bam, damn it, damn, ah,
It's bullcrap.
shit, bam, 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 okay, 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 final strike. There we go. Man, I was getting messed up by the tempo. I was getting messed up so much. Not gonna lie, that was terrible.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Because she
Because
didn't.
if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger.
But there's no blood on her
hands were
finger.
Completely free of blood.
Right.
Then
Who wrote it?
Hero could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Right. What?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay, so let's get the truth then.
admit it.
Thank
I figured
you.
As much.
But why would
you do
write
that?
Something like that.
Because I killed her!
Oh, what? You're admitting to killing her?
Just let me explain what happened.
What?
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked.
And when I got there,
Huh. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Okay, so she gave him the candy that she got from Hina. Oh, sure, thanks.
That's all she said.
And that's all she said.
After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Huh.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
What? This is it. I'm going to end it today. Yo! Okay, so this is what I said. This is what I said from, like, the beginning. I said that something was telling me that it was a suicide. Something was telling me that it was a suicide. That's what I was thinking. And she said she's gonna end it today. Or maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions. Let me hear the rest of this. All right. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
No, she's gonna try and kill herself, because why was she dead with a smile?
She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then...
Oh!
My only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and
Ooh.
smashed it across her head.
Oh, that's a death wish. He's trying to die.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
She didn't die off of
Once
that.
it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Okay, so that explains the magazine, but that doesn't explain the second hit.
I can't believe you. You're the worst. I hope you die.
Okay, it's not him.
That's
It's
what
not
happened.
him.
Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Okay.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death.
No,
Death for the one that killed Sakura.
it's not him because she got hit twice. All right, it's not him.
Now, right?
No.
You know who did it.
No, we don't.
I think there's more to Hero's story.
Right.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
What else with the locker? What else with getting hit twice? What else with her smiling with the blood there? Like, what else?
There's one thing that Hero's story just now doesn't explain. And
Right.
until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Thank you. So what is it that Hero did that doesn't make sense? What would he have to do after writing the message that doesn't make sense? Why he picked Toko? Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so that's wrong. That's wrong. Sorry, damn, I'm gonna lose. So it must be why the magazine was hidden, right? Okay, there we go. I got a little health back.
true.
Jesus Christ.
Everything you just said, it doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Yeah.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message?
And then
Then
stick it there.
somewhere we might not find it.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
Are you sure?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
I don't see
Huh.
any reason he would lie now, after
Already
confessing to the
confessing.
crime.
Then he's not lying.
I don't know. This whole investigation is confusing me, and I feel like I have low health because one, I messed up in the freaking tempo thing, and two, it's like I didn't even get all of the information until I got some more from getting into the class trial. So I'm trying to figure it out as I go along, and I feel like this is why this is so hard.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Which is pointing to Hina.
Who was it?
Was it you?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Huh. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written on it would be Toko.
I got it.
Right, I mean, it's her. It's her name.
Toko, right? Who else would want to hide
Right.
the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Did you really go to the rec room?
Right.
Why would I have... Wait, but more important...
What?
It doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
No, Hiro didn't do it.
Just admitted it.
He didn't do it.
Right. I killed her.
No, he didn't.
No, you didn't.
Right.
Who asked you?
I don't
Everyone.
think Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
There was
What
two
he
hits.
means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
I mean, I'm trying to figure it out too.
Tell us what happened one more time.
Right.
If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Retell it?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
Okay.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Okay. We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Was it because she was hit twice? Plus she was vomiting blood. Kyoko's examination summary status of Sakura's body in the yellow powder. Like, all of that. We can't just disregard that.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
No, you
I
didn't.
grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Okay.
You hit her from behind.
Uh-huh.
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Right.
Just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
Okay.
Isn't it obvious?
No, it's not
Hiro
actually.
really is the killer.
Huh. Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure, but that doesn't end here. I'm trying to figure out which truth bullet it is. There's something that proves that, the wounds on her head.
I didn't
So.
want to, but I did it.
Huh.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
Uh-huh.
And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Okay.
And you only hit her once.
Just once.
Alright, let's hit that. No?
After the first swing, the bottle shattered.
Huh.
And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious?
No, it's not. I need to run through this one more time. Let's see. Uh-huh.
Yeah, just once.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. So isn't that what I did before? You know what? Whatever. Isn't that what I did? Isn't that what I hit? Okay. Okay. All right.
Sakura died from Hiro's
I
single
could have
blow.
sworn I shot that the first
Doesn't
time.
explain why she had 2 head wounds.
God.
2?
That's right.
Yeah.
She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
That kind of just annoyed me a little bit. I don't
This girl
know.
examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
He's like, look, she be looking at it all the time.
How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was
She was
struck
struck twice. Oh!
Both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Now I get it. Now I get it. Okay, so that's why I said that one of them is missing earlier. Because I was like, there's more than those pieces that were there and one that was just, that we found that was broken. There was another piece and that was like the king one or whatever like that. So that bottle was missing. So somebody has that bottle. Whoever hit her the second time, they got that. Okay, now I got it.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Yes.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Right. They're all chess
There's
pieces.
something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma
I know.
bottles must have been used.
I know.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yes.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Oh, I see now. So it was, the bottle was on the ground, but they were maybe mixed match. I don't know. Maybe it was more pieces on the ground than there was for one bottle. So there had to be 2 bottles to equal the heavier weight, right? That's what I think.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
Right.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Correct.
How can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Because it's chess pieces.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
They're chess pieces. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be, it's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Okay, okay. I think I know this one. Alright. Oh, Hangman. Okay, I like this one. Okay. Does that mean chess pieces? Okay. Alright. So let's get a C. Let's get a C. There we go. Let's get an E. Hey, give me an E. No, give me an E. There we go. Give me the E. Damn. Okay. Give me the S. Give me the S. There we go. Chess. P. P. E. E. Says. A S. Give me an S. There we go. Let me get it. And there. There it is. What? Oh, chess. Oh, shit. Chess piece. My bad. My bad. Not pieces. It's piece. I am messing up so much in this freaking trial. When I know what I'm trying to say. Like, that's the thing that's crazy.
That's it. The chess pieces.
God, I know what I'm trying to say, man.
Inside
Good
each
lord.
bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yes, okay.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight. If I remember.
Okay, yeah, the knight. I called it a bishop earlier. Jesus, that shows how long ago I played chess.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about
There's
chess.
a missing piece.
Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Right.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king.
Okay, so I knew it was
bishop,
the queen.
and pawn.
Okay.
Just those 4.
Okay.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yes.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene. Well, 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
The pieces,
Yeah,
bitch.
shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing.
Okay.
There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No.
No.
It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it
How's
clear?
it? Because of the
Think about
weight.
what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing, it was broken.
I got it!
Yes.
The bottle must have been broken.
Makes you so sure.
Because
There was
the
evidence at
weight
the
was
scene that
heavier.
supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
Then what is this evidence?
Okay, it wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is Kyoko and I figured it out before, which was, hold on, we're gonna get it, we're gonna get to it, hold on, let me just look at everything before I click something. There we go,
I got it!
alright.
Earlier,
I want to
Kyoko
look
and I
through.
did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is
It combined the 2 bottles together.
there was actually more than 1 bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Correct.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles,
Along with the
figure
figure.
inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly have
There's no way for you to know.
The exact right number of pieces to remove.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There could be no doubt about the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker. Because it wasn't the first attacker. Right, because the first attacker is Hiro.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given
Right.
all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From
Right.
there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Oh? We point at Toko?
Of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident.
Oh, so she's the one
Wait, I admit.
that was in the room. I'm not going to say that she was the killer.
But there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
You killed her. I'm sure of it.
Everybody's just pointing fingers at this
As of
point.
2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
Correct, he
I'm
did.
not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Hold on, is that an anime reference? Is that an anime reference? Because I feel like I heard that somewhere in some show somehow.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine.
Let's hear it then.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. Kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Okay, that's good new information.
I was waiting
Sheesh.
there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Oh, you did?
Soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Maybe she went to the locker. Hold on. Maybe she went to the locker.
You just now decided to share that with us?
Right.
The shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
She probably hid in the locker. Okay, I don't know. She hid in the locker. Okay, that's it. That's all I know.
Someone tighten the screws on his brain. I think they've come loose.
Okay.
Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
The locker.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Yes, she did.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
You did.
Why are you all ganging up on me? But vermin.
Okay. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been... Oh, damn it! All right, absolutely. What's up? So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Man, I'm at like 2.5 hearts. Like, I'm about to die in this one. I am. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the L1 button. Also like the debate, if you're logically like, okay, yeah. I mean, it's set to normal, so I don't have to worry about that. You're about halfway through the game now. Go you. Oh, yay! I'm halfway through. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, I'm halfway through the game. All right, the moment of truth. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
It's a lie.
Okay, bam, 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 bam. Got it. Okay. Got it. Yep, got them. Bam, bam. Up. Yep, got that. Got it. Bam, bam. Yes. There we go. Reload. Up. Oh, shoot. Okay. Glass shards and... No, that's not it. That right?
This should prove it.
Okay. Good? Yes. Good. Okay, we got it.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Right.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
Okay, then.
Let's compare your hand then.
Shall we? That'll clear everything up.
Oh, now you don't want to.
Wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
You better listen to your master. You better listen to him.
It's my handprint.
Oh yeah, I bet that, man, Byakuya, take control of this whole damn thing. Make her talk.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Cause her master.
You killed Sakura. No, I swear, there's no way. I probably did kill her. Wait,
What do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Now.
After
Right.
I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room.
Okay.
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't even go.
Uh-huh.
I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes.
And I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Oh.
Well, that's awkward.
You better watch your back, hero. She gonna kill you late at night. She gonna kill you next.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that.
Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
Oh?
And when I turned around,
Ooh!
there was
The rat!
Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw that blood,
Oh.
I fainted right there in front of the magazines.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
remember what happened after that. If you want to know
Oh,
more,
hell.
you have to ask her.
All right, just go ahead and sneeze for us. Her, you mean? All right, there we go. There goes the sneeze. Great.
It was your fault after all.
My fault,
Huh.
Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just
No.
answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Right.
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Oh,
I
really?
couldn't say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I
Huh.
don't know. So I opened my eyes to see
Blood.
splatter everywhere. I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
So, bitch, you get startled and you hit somebody in the head with a bottle? All right, we need to get her out, man. We need to get some of these people out of here. Dwindle the numbers down a bit because they're too crazy to be in here.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible.
Right.
No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
Did she?
Was I about to die for some woman?
Ha!
If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Oh my God.
Go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me.
It's like, don't try to get me in this. I don't like you.
I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But
What?
Anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Okay. So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
That's that. Let's start the vote.
No, we're not. I thought for sure you had some words for Hiro on that one.
Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
You so antsy to vote. Like, why?
No, not quite yet.
Right.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Because you come to conclusions too
Don't
quickly.
you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
The vomit from the blood. It wasn't...
Tell us your story one more time.
Okay.
Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Oh, Lord. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Huh. Make my argument. Okay, so let's hear the rest of it. Sakura's body, the yellow powder, we're still trying to figure that out. Okay.
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking
sitting up right in front of the magazine shelf.
Right.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
Uh-huh.
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right.
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Huh. No, that's the status of her body wasn't in front of the shelf. So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is, where did Sakura die? It wasn't in front of the shelf. It was on the seats, like sitting. So that's not it.
Just
so
peacefully.
let's go and skip forward. It wasn't that.
You got it.
And where did
She
the
was,
Right where I woke up. I killed
nope,
her in front of the
there.
shelf.
Right, okay, got that. Let's get some more of my health back. There we go.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Smiling. Nobody's saying that she's
Blood on
smiling
the shelf
either.
was the cause of death. There's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
Oh yes, no thanks to you. How about y'all? You know what? Never mind. Because that's part of the plot of the story. Is for me as the main character to figure out everything on my own, even though they're sitting back knowing exactly what happened. So it's okay.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
No.
Sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No.
No.
I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Wait, what? The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the shelf was that.
I got it!
There we go.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stained by the magazines is proof of that.
Thank
And she
you.
must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look
No.
like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Yeah, I'm like, she's too small for that.
And what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
No.
But
What? Yeah.
The biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
There's so many things to be
Until we
explained.
take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Thank you.
that part's easy.
Oh?
After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Why?
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think
Right,
that's
I don't
possible.
think so. The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I saw it for myself.
I got it!
Right, the locker was open.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
Right.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Uh-huh.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I have no damn
What's the
clue.
whole locked room thing about anyway?
How did you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I
no.
don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're
Right.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
The powder, like, let's get it.
Jill didn't do it. That means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Uh-huh.
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Oh, you
That's
can't?
because you're overlooking vital information.
Of course. Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe. Okay. It's the damn powder. Like, can we look at that? The Monokuma file number 4 had the powder. She had vomit.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Okay.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura?
Uh-huh.
I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on
Nope.
me,
Hold on. Hold on. Let's go back. If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there. Okay, so it's definitely not that. Okay, so let's move forward. That's not it. All right, so that. There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Thank you.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had
Thank
vomited
you.
blood.
About time we got to this
Can't
fact.
assume
Like,
there's a chance this was related to her cause
everybody
of
was
death.
trying to walk over
In
that.
fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
How if it was hit on the back of her head?
That's
How?
all it was. file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Correct.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there?
Yes.
You really are into dead bodies.
No, I'm not into dead bodies.
Oh.
What I'm into is solving mysteries.
There you go. You better check her.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of
The
reaction
candy
within her
or...
body. Sakura was poisoned.
Yep, that.
Poisoned?
The candy wrapper had blood on it, and the powder was used to poison her. But something is telling me that Sakura killed herself. I don't know. Either Sakura killed herself, or Hina did it. It's one of the two. It's one of the two.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees.
Girl, please don't, you know, have an orgasm right here, please.
It isn't possible.
Is it
It
really
is possible.
so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
They switched stuff.
Explain it?
Yes.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Why she look mad though?
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
You need to chill.
You're the only one talking.
Right.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have.
Right.
You gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well,
You was in your room.
good point.
There's
I don't even know why we're talking to him.
In the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
Yes, clear
It's
poison.
especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3
A, B, and
sections.
C, yes, we
A,
saw that.
B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Yes.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements. I'm positive. We found that in A. So, why was it there?
Poison was actually in section A, wasn't it?
You just said that section A was for supplements or whatever.
Yes, get on track.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
To set it up.
So, why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips. And, uh-oh. We were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do was stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh, yo, this shows how freaking confident Byakuya is in himself, okay? This shows that he is so confident in what he is coming up with or what he has found as his result in this investigation that he will literally put something that is marked poison, but if he's confident that it is not poison, he will drink it himself to show that it's not, like risking his life on his theory. So this man is something else.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
No, he's not.
Some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
No, he didn't.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
It's good protein.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Can I
Yes.
see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
This is
Protein powder.
protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but
Yes.
harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle,
Where'd
where
it
did
go?
it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in the water bottle that was labeled her protein zyme. Okay. All right, let's get. Oh hell! Oh, what? Protein. What? Okay, so this is the R. R? Okay, protein. Protein. Let's get an E. E. Let's get that E. The E! drink. Oh, okay. That's what I was confused about. Okay, so let's get that. The D, the I. Okay, let's get the N. There we go. Protein drink. I'm thinking about protein shake, all this other stuff. So I'm like, what? I thought that they had that as like one whole thing.
It must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Right, it had to go somewhere.
The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison. All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Right. Something at the scene, which was that. Right? Right? Okay, never mind. I don't know why I thought that was wrong for a second.
A protein drink which actually contained a
deadly poison. Right.
What?
Oh, Hina, you're sweating.
That is the true cause of death.
Oh.
No? I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Yes.
Maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real?
I feel like it's Hina.
Who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence that shows who switched them, it must be what we found in front of the shelf, which was the footprints. Hold on, we're gonna get to it. That right there.
I got it.
There we go.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
They're smaller than mine.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Correct.
I visited the chem lab this morning. And there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Hina looking a little sketchy.
The footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Correct.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Oh!
It was me.
Hina?
The
Girl!
They're mine.
Hina?
So what's up, Hina?
I'll find out anyway. I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
So what's going on?
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Now, something is getting me with this too. Because I feel like something's still telling me that Sakura wanted to commit suicide. And Hina must have known that she wanted to do that. I don't know. Let's figure out the rest.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
Correct.
And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers. The only people wearing that is Makoto and Hina.
I got it.
We can't say Leon because he's dead, so...
Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Oh, why you asked me to put my foot there. Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Which was Hina. Well, I thought it was because of the shoe size, so...
You've been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Uh-huh.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Thank you, she was!
The whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else.
She was! Uh-huh.
I can't believe it.
She was such in a rush. I was like, why does she keep on pointing at somebody to be the killer?
What about it can't you believe?
It's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
She thought it was just protein.
That trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you. This was a particularly nasty little scheme.
I feel like there's more to it, though.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura?
Huh.
And if you did, why?
Why?
Why would you do that?
Because she wanted to take herself out? I don't know.
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink.
Okay.
But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
To kill her?
Chance to kill her. That's
right.
What you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And
And then
I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
I mean, why would she though?
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here.
You don't care about friends anyway.
The opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
But maybe Sakura would.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Right, I feel like...
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
I mean, look, y'all were convinced that it was Hiro, then y'all were convinced that it was Toko, then we were convinced that it's Hina. So, I don't know. It's a lot going on in this trial.
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yes.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
That doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes, it would help.
No,
I mean,
it
come
doesn't.
on.
But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Right, tell us.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
So was it suicide like I was saying before? Was it suicide like I was saying last episode? Okay.
And if I do?
Oh?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it.
It just doesn't
Just
fit.
doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
I mean, she is a little special, so I don't know.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Right.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, okay? If we all not trying to die, it does.
Please, I'd like to know too.
God.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Look, let
There's
us talk,
nobody
okay?
else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
We don't know that, though.
Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well,
okay.
Right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
Okay.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder. And that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room.
Okay.
But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Okay.
And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told.
Right.
First you went to Section C to get the poison.
Then you moved to A.
Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C
from C to A.
Section A. Do I have that correct?
But if that's true, then you would have footprints on Section C.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
Right?
What's with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
I'm trying to figure it out before I die in this thing. I know you don't care, but I do.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you
No, it's
hear
not.
it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Right. That's right, Makoto. So I will take as long as I need to. Okay? I'm not trying to die. Footprints in the powder, the chem lab shelf, and the source of the powder. Huh, okay. So let's see. Oh, this is a long one.
Section C.
Okay.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Correct.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
And then what?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
Uh-huh.
And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is.
But how?
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
As long as we need to, Byakuya. Shut up. In the chem lab, where were the footprints and what direction were they facing towards the exit? Those facts clearly contradict what Hina just told us.
First
So,
I went to Section C. That's when I
no.
grabbed the poison
Okay, you
and
got
spilled
that.
some of the powder. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
And
I
then
moved from Section
that,
C.
I think. Okay, okay, good. All right.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder,
So
right?
why wasn't there any footprints there?
What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
Correct.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Correct. Yeah, what?
Maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No,
No.
that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
She didn't notice. I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I left the footprint. Oh,
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of
he's
this?
like, what is going on here?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Thank you. Everybody's just lying in this whole thing.
Look at the footprints.
God.
The movements in the chem lab are obvious.
They try to make us all die.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in.
Yes.
And you went straight to Section A.
Oh, oops, my bad.
well,
Accidentally skipped it on accident, I'm sorry.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Yes.
Footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Oh, new evidence?
Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Ooh, hold on. Let me find out Byakuya did it. Hold on. Hold on, why is he getting so nervous?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
Oh,
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
hold on. Byakuya, what is up? What is up?
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Oh, a piece of glass. Oh, hold on. That was a piece of glass from the window that shattered, and then he placed it there. Did he mess with the freaking thing again? Did he mess with the freaking... Oh my God, did he mess with the freaking crime scene again? I swear to God. He put that there. He put the bottle of protein there with the poison. Right? He got to.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Oh.
But what is it?
Oh.
You still don't realize? Well then.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you explain it?
Oh, man, I hate when they do that.
Me?
Right.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Okay, the shard of light blue glass Kyoko found at the bottom of the poison. I think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. It was the rec room window. So,
It's
there we go.
part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Uh-huh.
The window?
Yep, it is. Because it was placed
The
on
window
top
we
of
broke
it.
to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
Correct.
Think about that.
What's strange is that,
According to what Hina said.
told us,
Where was it the bottle... Wait, what? Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us, it would be Section A.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Tina?
Right. Yeah, figure it out.
Somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Right.
Everything Nina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked, there's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened,
it's a lot to this one.
Moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene
was planted. Cause bitch-ass Byakuya like to mess with stuff.
In other words, after Sakura died.
Hold on, you're moving too fast.
Oh, are we now?
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because it was on top of the glass.
You know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Oh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
That's a good question.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Maybe.
Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Okay.
Yeah, me either.
Okay then.
Okay
that
then.
settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene
After it was
the room
opened.
Oh, come on! How can you see that? How can you know what I don't know?
Oh, because you're not the master genius you think you are. The reason she could say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the room after it was open because it was sitting on top of the freaking glass. Let's get this. Don't give me the chance to kill Byakuya because I will. All right, hold on. The empty protein drink.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
And who's known for planting shit?
No, that's impossible.
Who's known for planting stuff?
In there the whole time.
Nope.
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When the locked room was unlocked, in other words, when I broke the window. If I concentrate on that. Okay, so let's go to, no, not that. Let's go to the end.
It had to have been in there the whole.
Okay, so right there. Okay, got your ass, Mr. Planter. Sheesh.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
How can it sit on top of it?
Pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
It was underneath.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
Right.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor
after it was broken.
After the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
Why is this such a shock to him? He act like he didn't just admit to like messing with Cheerio and the other one. So how is it so obnoxious that we are finding that a planted thing might be coming from somebody that plants shit? How?
I see. So that's your explanation.
Oh.
Yoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it.
If that were the case, that would explain the can being
on top of it and moving it.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Correct.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can.
Correct.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched. And as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room. And the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Yes.
All true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
She wanted to commit suicide?
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
She committed suicide.
She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
She committed suicide.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
She committed if she didn't commit suicide, I am completely lost then. That's it. Because I've been saying that for a while.
Such a ridiculous fiction is
exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please tell us.
Thank you.
Before
Calm
we
it
get
down.
to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
What?
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Well, Sakura's feet had the... Oh, well, damn! How did I skip over that? Jesus Christ, Jasmine. All right, Sakura's shoes had the yellow thing on it, so she went to go get it and then come back and kill herself. That's what happened.
It was Hina, right?
No.
She took it and gave it to Ogre.
No, it was Sakura.
Makoto?
It was Sakura, the one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura.
I got it!
Yep, she committed suicide.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Uh-huh.
So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yes.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab.
Uh-huh.
Right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying. Stop lying. Why?
Look, I know you don't want to believe it, baby. It's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Okay. Wait, is it the tempo? Oh, damn. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it then. All right.
You're a liar.
Nope.
What are you saying?
Nope.
Wrong. You're
Nope.
wrong. I'm telling you, I did it. Stop
Nope.
talking.
All right. There we go.
You're a liar. Wrong.
Nope.
You're wrong.
Nope, I'm not.
Wrong. You're
Nope.
wrong.
Nope. Nope.
I hate you.
Sorry. Gotta get it. Gotta get this. Gotta get this.
Liar.
Oh.
Wrong.
Uh-oh.
You're
Nope.
wrong. I'm telling
Sorry.
you, I did it. Stop talking.
Nope. Ooh.
You're a liar.
Oh.
Wrong.
Woo.
You're
Woo.
wrong.
All right. Yellow powder.
Any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
The yellow powder? I mean,
This should prove it.
that's it. I didn't have any other choice for the truth bullet, so yes.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
No, she didn't.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Yep,
That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
it sure was.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
I feel like I'm good. I feel like I'm not good when it comes to, like, you know, the truth bullets and me shooting at the right words and everything. But as far as me coming to conclusions, I feel like I'm pretty okay at it. Because I suspected that she did it herself last episode. So I feel like I'm good in that regard.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around.
And some of it wound up
must
on
have
there.
wound up on her instep.
Uh-huh.
Is there any problem with my thinking?
But
Is
why
there?
did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
She wanted to kill
The
herself.
only explanation is that she was looking for poison.
Right.
After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't.
Kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. And that is Sakura her damn self. There we go.
Here's my answer.
There we go. She killed herself.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Man! I am going through ups and downs with this child because I just know that I feel okay that my earlier suspicion was good. Got it.
The
Yes.
killer was Sakura?
Yes. Suicide.
It was suicide?
Yes.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either.
I mean, how else would that explain the chair in the room?
But when you really think about it, everything matches up.
Right.
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room.
And then drank and she was smiling.
All so she could end her own life.
And she said, I'm gonna end it all. Like, I think that's what the suicide was. I'm gonna end it all. That's a big clue.
And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Mm-hmm. Because of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
Especially Hina.
Drank the poison and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Oh.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Oh, so you wanted to die with her.
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
And then
because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
Right.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Yeah, she was very shaky.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the emptied protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done,
you gathered everyone together.
And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. And then everybody was over there looking at everything.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura.
Oh!
You quietly placed the can on the ground.
Oh, let me apologize to Byakuya because I'm saying, I was there sitting there saying that Byakuya was the one that planted it because he plants shit. But it was actually Hina that did it. So I apologize to Byakuya for assuming that he did that. The only thing was that he was just shocked that he missed something and that he was wrong. That was the problem with him. So okay, got it.
Honestly, you should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know
would never leave her
in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
We should make it a rule that nobody should interact with the crime scene. Like, nobody.
As long as you could disguise the truth. You didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence. And yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yes.
No.
Oh?
No.
Oh?
I killed her! I did it!
No, you didn't.
It's over.
Right.
It's not! Nothing's over!
Yes, it is. It is.
Actually, no. You're right. We
Oh?
need to end this properly.
Oh? Okay, this is time for the comic book. Okay, got it. I know this is gonna take me a while to get, so hold on. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so let's look at the beginning. Alright. Oh no. Okay, I like to work from different spots so I can fill in the spaces later. Okay, I think this is right. I think I have it right, so let's reenact.
You! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Right. And Byakuya. Okay.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Okay, got that first part right.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Correct. And so then she got in there.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Mm-hmm. And then she saw her coming.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
Right.
Next to arrive was Hiro.
Mm-hmm. And she said, have some candy.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
And then hit her with that one. Correct.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
And wrote Toko's name.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
And he wrote Toko's name to set her up.
By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Mm-hmm. Just a bunch of backstabbing.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
she got out. I'm doing good so far.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Mm-hmm. And then placed it upside down.
She made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
Correct. And she saw the blood, fainted.
She watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes.
Yep.
She also saw the blood dripping on Sakura's head and fainted.
Of course. And then Jill came out.
Switch back over to Genocide Jack.
What confused me about this game is that they keep saying Genocide Jack, and then her name is Genocide Jill sometimes. Which one is it?
When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
And then hit her with that one.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
Everybody just hitting Sakura, Jesus.
Really was dead this time. She set about disposing of the evidence.
And got away.
She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Sheesh, ain't that something? Somebody attacked you twice and they still couldn't kill you.
She was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
That.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
Oh, Sakura, I liked you, girl. Jeez.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Was that right? Oh, good. Okay, I was very nervous about that part.
Quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
There we go.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
This was the first time I have not messed up this comic strip. This is the first time.
Specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
There we go.
Who went to all that effort?
Hina. Hina. Sheesh.
It was you, Hina.
She wanted all of us to die. She just wanted all of us to die.
The case. Sakura took her own life.
Yep.
You claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
It is.
That's what happened? Makoto, how did you...
Because I'm a better detective than you.
How did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because I'm better than you.
Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Oh, it hurts you, don't it?
Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
He's just hurt by pride. His pride is just hurt. That's it. So what I get? Oh, I got an A. There we go. Hey, there we go. 98 medals. Thank you.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Yes.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
I mean,
yeah.
she's already...
That's right.
All right.
You seriously forgot?
I mean, she's not here. Like, she's not here, so how are we going to vote on her?
My energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So,
okay.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the truly wrong one?
Is there really gonna be a punishment? Like, because she already kind of did it to herself, so I don't know.
What's it gonna be?
All right, here goes the vote. And it's Sakura. What they gonna do? Beat up her dead corpse? Like, what are they gonna do? I don't know. Or will they not be a punishment? Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here. So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there. Because that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, so she wanted us to die. Bitch, if you want to die, you gonna die alone. Don't bring me into this. Don't do that. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her, so that's why. I couldn't let her be the only one that died. You don't mean you're gonna take all of us with you? We have to atone for our sins because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We have to pay for our crimes. For serious? You still don't understand? Let me explain. Did you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Oh, such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. Oh, Sakura. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and, Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, but because of me, my closest friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Oh, Sakura, she is so noble to a fault. Like, none of this is her fault. None of this is her responsibility, man. Oh my God, she is so loyal. I still love Sakura. Even though she's gone, I still love Sakura. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you, Hina, please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. Aww, Sakura. She clearly believed, she completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us, and yet, aww. He attacked her, and, Jesus. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you. You wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just wanting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? Hina, you came. Wait, right there. I'll help you out. Hina. Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. Oh, baby. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that? I have a favor to ask. A favor? I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. Oh, that was the last conversation I had with her. Oh, and she locked the room so that Tina wouldn't get in. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura, please. Let me in. Open the door.
Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Aw, baby. Aw, man. Hina. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner. We murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets, but even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this. I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant. Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me, well, what I'm really trying to say is, don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this? Uh-oh. Did he plant something else? Did he plant something?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? Hina already? Oh, I wrote that one. It was all by me. It was all me, baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot take this bear. I cannot. This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What? Then you lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd get living things up a bit. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little. I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factor in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene. Cut. Ooh, we want to kill this bear. So then, what did she write in her real suicide note? I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of this story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies. Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. All right, my good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish. Aww.
As you know.
Oh, look how she's writing it.
To the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
See, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over for over 300 years. Jesus.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it.
Damn.
That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would have moved forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Oh, watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind, and more than anything,
betray those who would call me their friend.
Oh, this is making me sad. This is making me sad, yo. That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura was
made
fighting.
A decision.
Wow.
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
So she was a spy.
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
He was telling the truth. She was a spy. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course. I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Exactly. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
Oh, I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
I've decided the one I'm going to kill is...
yourself. Oh, if the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Oh, I've never had people like you in my life. Oh. Huh? Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can't thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring this class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Oh, this is sad,
Hina,
man.
Whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
Ooh.
No matter what, just survive.
Man, this is so sad. I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still,
What are you gonna
but
do?
in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone. First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
What?
Oh yeah, because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well.
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody could blame Hina either. Oh. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we needed to destroy is you and nobody else. What the heck? That's not how it's supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Of course you would say that. Lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game, which is why I am bowing out of the game. How you bow out of the game? What? Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game. There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating in it. So you just gonna die? What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to, and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone. Well, now, can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track. It's the moment you've all been waiting for, punishment time. Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old Suna I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times 1 rule. But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest? Let's give it everything we've got. Hold on. Is he going to beat up her dead body? Cheerio had to die twice. Twice! Cheerio had to die twice. That is ridiculous. If we can, oh, and then he probably got rid of Cheerio too, because he didn't want anybody else using her for information. So, wow. Okay. You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. Woo, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. Ugh. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. It's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him? Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him. Is that what you call animism? Where soul dwells within all living things? All things. Even like laptops. Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky. So you finally noticed him. Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Cheerio was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge? Yep. Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift for me to you. Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So, of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. That's right, Makoto, let's go. Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset. Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript. What? Postscript? Yep. Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Oh! Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel. Oh, a clue? I pressed it on accident. Okay, sorry. I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. So I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. Is this the thing where I said, like, a long time ago that I think that they erased our minds? Or wiped our memory or something like that? Because even Kyoko was like, what did you do to my body? She knew something was wrong. So what'd they do? I think what they've done is, oopsie daisy, that was a close one, another word, and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit? It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh? And that's the whole point, stupid, is to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But, too bad. Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now? There's one last line in a note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over. The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school or a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured out everything.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Oh yeah, he hates that. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try. Huh? Oh. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No.
Oh, God. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What are you even talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right. I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball, bitch. Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse. Give and take. Me. Okay, whatever. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck upon us. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Huh? Wake up! Wake up! The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Who is that? What you doing? What you doing, girl?
Yes, it's me.
What are you doing?
Kyoko?
What are you doing in my room?
I said yes.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Right. In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
True.
I'm here to wake you up. I see that. Wait, but my door, it was unlocked. You were unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Anyways, always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? What you doing in here? Like, what are you doing? It's so late. What happened? I have a favor to ask. Huh? What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What? I'll meet you there. Huh? Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head, the data center, but I thought it was locked. I guess it's not locked now, so let's go. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door, and without a certain amount of force, it was still locked. I tried again, but it's still locked. Okay, what was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Well, you're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right?
Hey,
But I can see it, you don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko. Now you two? Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo. So, and then, goodbye. What is going on? Listen, what is this all about? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What is the point? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of the conversations, like always, but, well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Ikusaba, the
Who the...
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh?
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Oh, really? Mukuro Ikusaba. Watch out for her. Oh, it's another female. Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies. That is the end. Damn. So she figured out who's the last one. Huh. All right, y'all, that is the end of chapter 4. Man, I gotta say, this was a very sad episode for me. Even though my original suspicion, because I had a lot of suspicions, I had a lot of theories going on, but my original suspicion that Sakura committed suicide was correct, because she just always seemed like the type that was like very honorable, and plus, I don't think that whoever would try to kill her would be successful with it. Like, I didn't think that whoever would, I don't know, first of all, I don't know who would even try to take her down, because I'm pretty sure everybody was scared of her. Probably not Genocide Jack, but I'm pretty sure everybody else would be scared to go toe-to-toe with Sakura. And plus, with the door being closed with that chair, and there's no other way for anybody else to get in or out, and then she died with a smile on her face, that's what led me to believe that she committed suicide before any of this even happened. So, I'm sad that I was correct, but I'm happy that I was correct, because that means that I'm a good detective. So, but this episode kind of was a little bit sad for me, and Cheerio had to die twice. So that's another thing. So a whole bunch happened this episode. Everybody lying this whole episode just threw me all over the place. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we're going to see what happens next time, since there's more information on the missing student that's there. And they're there somewhere. So hopefully you guys liked the video. Leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll be back with Remothered and another episode of this also. So I'll see you guys later. And deuces.